Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be diving into a psychological concept termed Pavlovian conditioning, also known as classical conditioning. While we're at it, we'll also explore generalization. Trust me, these ideas are not just limited to psychologists. They can even explain why our pets act so strange, and maybe sometimes why we do too. A quick intro of our team. My name's Anka, and I'll be presenting. Please say hello to Miss Chloe. Talents include sleeping, arguing, and not being camera shy. Wow! Are you hungry? A bit of history before we get to the fun stuff. The origins of Pavlovian conditioning came from a Russian physiologist named Ivan Pavlov, who essentially discovered how we learn through association. Pavlov should really credit his dogs for this, as one day he observed them drooling before they even laid eyes on their food. Pavlov realized this was through hearing the footsteps of the person bringing their meals. Kind of like us drooling at the sound of the microwave's ding, even when it's not for us. Sad but relatable. So what does all this mean? A neutral sound like footsteps or the ding of a microwave becomes signals that food is on the way. That is classical conditioning. Let's bring this a bit closer to home. Cat owners, you can definitely relate. Imagine your cat is sleeping peacefully, because after all, that is their full-time job. You lightly tap on their food bowl and suddenly the cat races in as if it's competing for gold in the Olympics. That's another example of classical conditioning. The tapping equals to food, and your cat, instead of ignoring you, actually responds for a change.
Amazing!
Please see our video for a quick demo. Here's where it gets funny and a bit interesting. The cat starts responding to everything that resembles that tapping sound. In my case, tapping on any surface will summon my cat. This demonstrates generalization. The cat has taken that sound, tap, 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 or rattle, to mean food is ready. And she applies it to anything that sounds similar. Here's another demo by Chloe. Chloe! Good girl! Chloe! Up! Lie down! Lie down! Good. We humans are the same. As kids, every time we heard that iconic jingle from an ice cream truck, we got a sweet treat. Over time, the music alone makes our mouth water, even before we see the truck. Now as adults, whenever we hear similar sounds from a passing vehicle, even a garbage truck rumbling around the corner, for a moment, our brains scream ice cream. That's generalization. Our brains connecting dots, sometimes way too much. So, next time your cat sprints in at the sound of you walking up the stairs thinking they'll get food, don't laugh too hard. We're all much the same. Pavlov had enlightened us centuries ago, so it turns out we're all just reacting to dings and jingles, hoping there's some reward at the end. Thank you. And if anyone's craving ice cream now that the presentation is over, congratulations. You have officially been conditioned.